Greetings and salutations, I am Umvolf Neverborn, The-Abyss-That-Slumbers, and you are listening to Eldritch Lessons. This Eldritch Lesson will be about comedy. If you're going to be successful at being a content creator, you are going to need comedy. Recently, I've gotten into a bit of an argument with Moose Suit, and we've been discussing the most effective way to win hearts and minds. He says it's with detailed structure, citation, and that logic is paramount. I say, feelings first, facts follow. People are creatures of passion, and as such we use logic to justify those passions. It is not the other way around. If you are to win hearts and minds, you have to start with the heart. That's not to say logic, reason, and evidence aren't important. It is to say you need to get your audience listening first. Then you can move on to your argument. So, why start with comedy? Why, logic, of course. If you understand psychology at all, there is a dirty little secret, which is most people have a number of inborn responses that can be triggered and used. One of those responses is that we don't pay attention to boring things. Comedy triggers laughter, which in turn triggers dopamine, which basically becomes a pin to stick in a note. Humor lowers defenses and allows people to think. You have a baseball bat and a baseball. Added up, they value $1.10. The bat is $1 more than the baseball. So, how much is the baseball? Give up? If you said 10 cents, you were wrong. The real answer is 5 cents. Now, if you put this question in writing, more than half will still get it wrong, even when given an unlimited amount of time to answer it. However, if you change the font to something harder, or even so much as put it in italics, the increased difficulty to read the sentence slows people down enough to consider the question more thoughtfully, and in that case, only a third of people get it wrong. Why is this? There are automatic responses, catching something thrown at you, rattling off the alphabet. Anybody can say the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. But can you start from L? See, there are some actions that are quick and done basically without really thinking much. Quick responses, they're very useful. Most reading, unfortunately, is done without thinking. But when it comes to more difficult to read sentences, things that are hard to comprehend, you might think that makes it harder to learn, but actually it forces people to slow down. That's when they concentrate, and critical problem solving kicks in. Now, humor is based on double meanings. It's based on the unexpected. Humor works because it doesn't involve quick thinking. It involves slow thinking. Humor is not disingenuous. It builds connections. Don't talk to your video. Talk to the audience. YouTube is a unique platform. It's not quite interactive TV, but it gives the illusion of personal interaction. Try to tell a story. You aren't here to list off a bunch of bullet points. You are here to win hearts and minds. You do that by making people care. Understand that also, brevity is levity. You might want to give someone everything they could possibly know, but that's going to overwhelm the average person. The less words you need to get your point across, the better it will be. The human mind doesn't do well thinking over 20 minutes unless it's a truly engaging story. This is why a lot of TV show 22 minutes. You can take most hour-long YouTubes into a series of 10 or 15-minute videos. Anything over 10 minutes runs the risk of losing people. Noob YouTubers are always afraid that they have to be perfect. Being on YouTube is like outrunning a bear. You don't have to be faster than the bear. You just have to be a better comedian than most of the other YouTubers out there. So, in effect, my recommendation is start recording videos, no matter how crappy they are. You will learn. You can't learn without error. There is no clear path to truth. Whenever you make a mistake, but you do not repeat the mistake, the part that you got right will be remembered, and the part that you screwed up will be forgotten. That's why they say time heals all wounds. It is human nature for us to forget mistakes. So in other words, if you're going to get good at this, just start doing it. Worry about getting the experience. That's about it. I hope that this Eldritch lesson was of use to you. I am Unvolf Neverborn, the Abyss that Slumbers, and you have been listening to
The Eldritch God.
Do not go gently into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light.